Good afternoon, everybody. My name is A Weapons, Mid-Lyfe Music. Shouts out to the almighty LDBC. Go to ldbcsports.com where you can register, make a profile, interact with the brothers and sisters of the LDBC. Also, go to ticketvmedia.com where you can pick up A Weapons music, A Weapons merch, Ticket TV merch, LDBC merch, and as well you can register on the forum on that site. Lastly, go to my first home, which is A-Weaponry. And that's A-WEAPONRY. aweaponry.myshopify.com. There you can pick up A Weapons merch, BFTB merch, Drew Titan merch, Stormy B-Man merch, my man Reflection Beatdown, my homeboy Shader Barber. Soon will be Polo Big. And actually, I'm pushing two brands right now. I'm pushing Relentless Aggression, which is the brand I've been pushing since 2021. And then I have a new brand that I'm calling NYC. Now, NYC is more than just New York City. NYC is also an attitude and everything that I want to do as far as a lifestyle brand. All right, I'm pushing that as well. So stop by the store, show support for our brothers, show support for me. It's greatly appreciated. All right, what I want to talk about, and I really don't do a whole lot of talking when it comes to boxing. Like, sometimes I do. But most of the time, I leave that to the professionals. But I want to say this. Probably the last couple of weeks, maybe even the last week and a half, last week or whatever, I've been seeing that Boots, now this is all alleged, I can't say, but Boots was ducking Virgil Ortiz. Now, at one point, they had the contract. They both were going to fight. They both were going to fight at 154 because Virgil Ortiz cannot go down to 147 without getting sick. He has to, has to maintain some fat cells, some adipose tissue, if you will. He has to maintain that. So he has to fight at 154. He cannot go any lower than that. Boots can go to 154 and fight. So according to news articles and everything, Boots ducked Virgil Ortiz, right? Now, they've been talking to him, and now what he's saying, and I can't call him a liar, I'm not going to do that, but what they're saying now, well, what Boots is saying now, rather, is that he didn't know anything about this deal. Now, the one thing that you don't do is front on TURKI ALALSHIK unless your name is Canelo Alvarez. Now, if it's Canelo Alvarez, you can front on TURKI ALALSHIK. But if your name is not Canelo, you cannot front on the Turk. You can't front on him. So the Turk said that I wasn't talking to him directly. He said, but I was talking to his team. He said, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, they say he changed his mind and they stopped returning my calls and they stopped answering my calls. Now, Boots was in a car with some dude that's a fanboy. He was in the car. And he was talking about how upset he was about all of this stuff that's going on. Well, Boots, I'm going to say this to you humbly. Now, not my opinion being humbly. I'm talking about me as being a nobody. I'm going to tell you, Boots, it's time to clean house. All right? Anybody who's taking care of your PNR, PR, anyone's taking care of your managerial situation, they need to be fired. Real talk. You need to fire their asses. If that's the case. Now, if it is a case where you're lying, and I don't think you're lying, Boots. I really don't think you're lying. But if you're lying, that may be a problem. Okay, that may be a problem. I'm going to be very upset about it, and I'm going to talk my shit. Put it that way. I'm going to talk my shit if I find out that you're lying. But if you're not lying, Boots, you need to clean house. Anyone's taking care of your managerial, anyone's taking care of your hotel stay, anyone's taking care of your clothing, what you're wearing, anyone who takes care of PR, anyone who takes care of anything like that, Boots, you need to fire them immediately. Because the one thing that should not ever happen is that you have no knowledge of someone talking to Turkey ALALSHIK about a fight that you're going to be involved in. And if that's the case, you need to start firing people. Because that sounds like somebody fucked up. That doesn't sound like a miscommunication to me. Somebody fucked up. So it's either that or either you're lying. One or the other. And if it's the latter, I'm going to talk my shit. But if it's the prior, you need to fire some people because, Boots, I have confidence in you. You're one of the greatest welterweights out there right now. The last thing that you need to do is have some dirt on your name because somebody on your team is doing something stupid. So, like I said, find out exactly what happened and start firing people. That's what you need to do, bro. That's all I got, y'all. Once again, shouts out to the almighty LDBC. That's LDBCsports.com, TicketTVmedia.com, and A-Weaponry, A-Weaponry.myshopify.com. My name is A-Weapons. Peace.